Anti-aging skincare and cosmetics have recently been a hot topic, and anti-aging is raising controversy on social media platforms like TikTok for the use of these products in pretty young girls. Now, on TikTok, they're called 10-year-old Sephora kids, and the main controversy that's really coming from these young girls using these products is that the products are deemed unnecessary or even sometimes harmful to their young skin.
These young girls have even warranted a reaction from dermatologists on TikTok. Products like retinol, peptides, hyaluronic acids, and vitamin C serums are being used by these 10-year-olds. While these products are also being promoted or endorsed by celebrities on social media or sold in their skincare lines, like in the case of Kim Kardashian. Some celebrities have decided to take a stand against Gen Z and Gen Alpha's fixation on aging. Drew Barrymore, who partnered with Dove to start the campaign The Face of 10, which aims to boost the self-esteem of kids. This campaign focuses on raising the question:
is it even possible to look 10 years younger at 10? As a society, why have we gravitated towards the preservation of youth? Gen Z and Gen Alpha have developed this intense fear of aging, and we're not only experiencing this aging fear, but we're focusing mainly on our looks. I want to analyze what factors are attributing to this intense aging fear in our generation and younger generation. To understand the complex nature of aging fear, we've got to go back first and look at the history of anti-aging.
Aging anxieties have been prevalent since as early as the 16th century, when the first anti-aging movement kicked off. This movement lasted till the 18th century and worked to improve the lives, health, sex, and vitality of elderly people through operations and injections. This movement also considered the declining health of elderly people to be an economic burden on society. This movement was not considered anti-aging, but rather longevity advocating. The battle against aging continued after the 19th century and into the 20th. The focus now has shifted to a youthful appearance and the prevention of aging altogether, as opposed to the improvement of the aging process. This movement led to many procedures and cosmetic surgeries to obtain a youthful appearance, as well as hormone therapy, extreme diets, and many other ways to eradicate signs of aging. These attempts to prevent aging eventually led to a misconception that women age faster than men, starting the double standard of aging between men and women. The idea was enforced that youth equals beauty. This ideology is what helped develop the term Hollywood cult of youth, which was the start of the epidemic of youth-oriented consumer culture in the early 20th century. Actresses from the early Hollywood scene report losing roles to younger women, and the older women who did get cast in roles were often playing a character who was seen in a negative connotation.
The rising consumer culture of early Hollywood was heavily influenced by promises through marketing of health, beauty, and employment. These Hollywood actresses, they would go through hours and hours of intense and sometimes painful beauty regimens. This was all in an attempt to just stay looking youthful. These Hollywood stars claimed that every day it took more time, effort, and money to stay looking beautiful. This enforced the idea, especially for female-identifying individuals, that in this society you'll be discarded or rejected if you can't keep your appearance up to date or looking youthful or looking pretty enough.
When you couple our obsession with categorizing our visual appearances to match the newest trend, with the rise of get ready with me's, skincare routines, and beauty regimens, we are left with consumers who are fearful that they don't fit into the right category of pretty. Therefore, they must buy and use the products that will make them fit into these idealized standards of beauty. Social media undoubtedly has the power to influence billions of dollars of consumer spending every year. This is one factor in the rise of aging fear amongst consumers. Another factor of aging fear is the double standard of beauty that has been perpetuated since the early 20th century. To put it simple, a quote by Susan Sontag: "The double standard of aging is used as an instrument of oppression. It is the social convention that aging enhances a man but progressively destroys a woman."
Women have been fighting the race against age for years now. Gen Alpha is the first generation to really have all of those influence accessible to them at such a young age due to social media. So of course we're going to see Gen Alpha internalizing some of our own anti-aging ideologies that we've been perpetuating.
In 2023, the trends focused on the clean girl and the strawberry girl, and many more micro aesthetics like these. These micro trends can be characterized by their focus on beauty products, skincare, and makeup routines, and the youthful appearances and flawless skin seen in the videos. Not to mention the names of these micro trends, which all actively exclude women of older age by labeling an aesthetic or look with girl. These micro trends are constantly changing and creating a new standard of beauty. Consciously or unconsciously, many consumers want to maintain this standard. This leads to the consumption of promoted products and further perpetuates these beauty standards both online and offline.
So, next time you're scrolling through TikTok and you come across the 10-year-olds of Sephora, you might be shocked, but is it that shocking? Considering the extreme consumer culture that we live in, the microtrends aesthetics, this age-old double standard of beauty and of aging that just encourages consumers to continuously spend their money on new products.